I think I was age 13, 12 or 13 thereabouts. So I'd been kicked out by. I would live with different people. And then they would send message for me to live with another uncle or another auntie, and you're probably sitting there wondering, so where were your parents all this time? Yeah. But anyhow, I'd been sent to another uncle, and after a while he kicked me out. Now, my parents will tell you, and they said it whilst they was alive, and I have got letter from them. Of all the children, I was the only one, they said, that didn't give them any problems. Not that children gave them any problems, because my siblings are quite good. My younger brother's a thug. He's a different case. The older two, they were fine. But they said of the children, I was the best behaved. Maybe it's because I was in this dream world. My brain was just bubbling along in its own little bubble, not trying to make any neural associations with anything. But I got kicked out by this uncle, and I ended up on Borough High Street. All my belongings in a small bag, and the bag ripped, and it fell to the floor, and I cried. And people just...
You had everything in one bag?
In one bag, yeah, one plastic bag. I mean, when you think now I have a whole wardrobe full of shoes, you know, things have changed a great deal. But that was one. Another low point, which I think probably was the lowest, was 15, 16. I'd come from the same agency that gives me work. They'd given me money for my work, and I knew this wasn't right, because what I was getting wasn't up to the work I was doing. They were taxing me heavily, but of course, you know, I guess, like I said, they knew this kid wasn't kosher. So, and I looked at the money and I thought, from where I came from, I remembered my background. I remembered growing up. I was a middle-class kid. I had private school. I had private tutors. I had a tutor for my handwriting, a tutor for how to walk. I had a tutor for speaking. You know, and then I come to this country and oh my God, I become a nobody, and I become this thing. And I thought about all those things. I was walking over Tower Bridge, and I just thought, I looked in the water and I thought, let's jump in. I thought, it's too much. I can't take this. Just jump in and end it. And then I thought, oh man, my mum will so beat me if that ever happened. So I just carried on walking. But that would have been one of the lowest, if not the lowest point.
Tune in to The Profile Interview in association with Christianity Magazine every Saturday at 4 p.m. only on Premier Christian Radio, where faith comes to life.